wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Pass to Hartenstein. 2 points. That one goes. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one. Brown outside. The three from Tatum. The Thunder pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Screen by Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Left side, Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. It's tipped. Here's Dort. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep it.
The Thunder, 41.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Tatum. Out to Porzingis. Brown outside. Misses the three. The Thunder leading by 15. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And 12 points for Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
It's White on the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Back to White. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Now Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The screen from Brown. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Holmgren in the corner. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
The deep three from Tatum. Boston again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Pass to Caruso. back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren with it for the 3. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here's Wembanyama. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
KD looking around. Over Fox. Takes a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Barnes outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Beal. Pass to Bol. Durant in the corner. Vassell grabs the board. Here's San Antonio now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And Bol wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fox goes in. Barnes outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the paint. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
Outside for Wembanyama. A 3 from Barnes. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Bull. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. San Antonio leading by 10. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Suns trail by 12. It's Durant on the wing. They set the screen. A kick out to O'Neal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
So quick. Fox plays with incredible pace on both ends, and this man is hard to slow down.
O'Neal on the wing. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Wembanyama. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Pass to KD. It's Allen on the wing. From downtown. A rebound by the Spurs.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Spurs passing it around. Barnes up top. He's got 9. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Harrison Barnes getting it done. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Suns making a switch here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Fox, and Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
A three from Wembanyama. Wembanyama! A big man with big range.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
For three, Booker. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The kick out to Barnes. Wembanyama, left side. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Over Booker. And it's San Antonio with another. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest. And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Sinks the triple. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Back to Bull. There's the triple. Vassell grabs the board. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Back to Booker, taken away. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Sun substitution.
Outside, KD.
Nick Richards.
There's a good screen. Pass to Richards. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer. You look at Durant's game, and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's Beal on the wing. The three from KD. Rebounded by the Spurs. One-on-one here. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the